This is the Morning Swim Show for Friday, January 7th, 2010. I'm your host, Peter Bush, and the Finis Monitor today. We'll talk to Jason Lezak. He's on this year's World Championship team for the U.S., and Jason joins us right now on the Finis Monitor from Irvine, California. Jason, Happy New Year. Nice to see you again.
Happy New Year to you. Good to see you.
How's everything going?
It's great. Just been training last few months since the summer and getting ready for next summer in Shanghai.
Now, we say you're in the Finis Monitor, but you're actually now sponsored by Finis, so that's the first time here on the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. We've been talking to Finis for a long time. It's something that, it's a great fit for me. I've been using their products for a long time as well, and, it's the next step forward. Hopefully I'll be able to help their company out and promote their products the best I can. Yeah,
well, they've been a great sponsor for the Morning Swim Show. We appreciate that. Well, it's good to hear that you've hooked up with a new partner there. You still training alone?
Yeah, the majority of the time. I have a friend or two who I'll swim with once, twice, sometimes 3 times a week, but a lot of times I'm on my own, and I've been doing that for the last 4 years.
A friend who's like a pace rabbit, or somebody who can actually keep up with you?
Well, I got a couple different friends. One I grew up swimming with a little bit in high school, and his name's Daria. He swims for Turkey, and he's an Olympian for, I think, 5 times now. Another one's John Mickenden. He was a 1984 silver medalist, but he was a distance guy, so he can't exactly keep up in the sprints, but he's good to have there on some of the what I call my endurance days, which is not exactly what most people would consider an endurance day.
Well, you swim a couple 200s and call it quits?
Maybe 1 200. That's pushing it.
I get the feeling because you don't swim as many meets as a lot of the other big-name swimmers, that sometimes people just kind of forget about you. They think, well, what happened to him? Is he still swimming? And then you pop up at the big meet of the year, you crank out a fast 100 free, and voila, you're on the next big international meet.
Well, things have been a little different for me since 2008. For the last 10 years leading up before 2008, I was traveling all over the world, going to every World Cup you could imagine, just going to any meet anywhere. And then all of a sudden I had a baby, so things are a little crazy. I was doing a little bit more traveling domestically for appearances, and really didn't want to go overseas too much to compete as much as I had. So yeah, my name's not showing up as much, and this year I'm going to make a conscious effort to actually do a little bit more of the Grand Prix meets and some of the local meets too. I think better prepare myself for the World Championships next summer.
Well, how's post high-tech suit swimming treating you, you think?
Well, for me, it's fine. I mean, my whole career, I was always swimming in, when people were wearing bodysuits back in 2004 to 2007, I was always just wearing a leg suit. And if you look at all the finals of the major events in the 1500 freestyle, there was only a couple people, myself and maybe Peter Van den Hoogenband, wearing just leg suits. So, for me, it wasn't that much of a step back. I was used to it for a long time, and I swam pretty well this summer based on having a 9-month-old baby at the time and dealing with a lot of different things.
I noticed that you anchored a 400 medley relay for Rose Bowl Aquatics a couple weeks ago at a sectional meet, and on the anchor leg, you couldn't quite run down the guy in front of you. You got touched out by a 10. Are you kidding me, Jason? You can run down Elaine Bernard, but not this guy?
Yeah, actually, I mean, that was my first race in a long time. The reason I went to that meet was obviously to support my team and also to start preparing for racing and doing a lot of training, but not a lot of racing. So, hopefully by this summer I'll be in better form for racing shape, and I'll be able to catch whoever I need to catch.
Well, tell that guy to get closer to the lane line next time.
Yeah, he was a couple lanes over. I think he was about 16 or 17 years old, so he actually split pretty well, but maybe next time I should have had him.
When's the last time you watched your infamous relay swim?
I see it all the time. I can't remember the exact, maybe a couple, 3 weeks ago or so. Anytime I go somewhere to do an appearance, swim clinic, or whatever it is, they're showing the race, and it's amazing for me to see it. Sometimes I look at it and I still can't believe that's me doing it, and it's a great feeling. It gets me excited and it gets me motivated to continue going on.
I was going to say, does it still give you goosebumps and kind of get that fire roaring every time you see it?
Yeah, definitely. It's a real exciting thing for me to see, and it never gets old. I've seen it hundreds of times, but I'll probably appreciate it every time I see it.
Yeah. How's your son doing? I know he just had his first birthday not too long ago.
Yeah, he's great. He's started walking not too long ago, and next thing you know, he's out there doing sprints. So he's picked it up pretty quick. He's you got to keep your eye on him. The next thing you know, he's disappeared. So it's been fun. I mean, it's a great age. I think throughout the whole year, every age, I say this is the best age, and it just continues. So I'm really excited about the next, several years seeing him grow up.
That can count as dry land training, watching a toddler.
It definitely is. When my wife was working these 12-hour nursing shifts and I was at home on my off days staying with him all day, I saw how difficult it was. And now that he's more mobile, it's obviously even more difficult. So it's a lot of fun, though, and I'm really enjoying it.
Well, it's going to be your secret weapon in 2012.
Yeah, serious.
Well, Jason, good luck. It's going to be fun watching you swim some more meets in 2011. Look forward to it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Peter. Good talking to you.
All right, thanks. That's Jason Lezak joining us in the Finis Monitor from Irvine, California. That's it for today's show. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.